St. Fillan's a little bit slow away, and as they level up towards the far side to face the first of the 18 fences, two swallows on the inside of Wiggy and then Megan's Boy, and then again the same in Scot Lane and Aldaniti. Then on the far side is St. Fillan's and Hard Outlook, and then Fortinas Express and Fighting Fit and Bregon, and finally Little Bay. So the grey, two swallows from Megan's Boy and Wiggy, and again the same as they come to the first of the 18 fences. Two swallows and Megan's Boy matching strides over the first, and all safely over it. All 12. Megan's Boy and two swallows, little between these two as they jump the next, going a real good clip, and all safely over the seconds. Bregon, the favourite, is the back marker of the 12, and coming down to another plain one. The first ditch will be number 5, two swallows on the inside of Megan's Boy, then Wiggy, and again the same in Aldaniti, then Scot Lane and Hard Outlook and St. Fillan's, and on the inside Fortinas Express with Little Bay, and then Fighting Fit, and finally Bregon. Two swallows and Megan's Boy at this one from Wiggy, and again the same in Scot Lane and Aldaniti and St. Fillan's. Fortinas Express, slight mistake at that one. Bregon still the back marker as they come to the first of the ditches. Two swallows on the inside of Megan's Boy, and all safely over the ditch, with Bregon still the back marker and swinging left-handed. Two swallows on the inside of Megan's Boy, Wiggy in the cross belts, and then again the same Philip Blacker, and then Aldaniti, the national hero, with Scot Lane on his inner, and then comes St. Fillan's as they race towards the home straight on the first circuit. Next ditch will be number 9. The next fence will be number 6. Two swallows, the grey, from Megan's Boy, Wiggy and Aldaniti, and again the same in Scot Lane. Bregon jumping rather big, you notice there in rear. Robert Earnshaw looking for a double, having of course won the opener here on Wayward Lad. Now gets a 12-to-1 quote for the Gold Cup. Two swallows and Megan's Boy. Landed pretty well together, and safely over that. One more plain one before the second ditch. Two swallows and Megan's Boy from St. Fillan's and Aldaniti and Scot Lane, and again the same in Wiggy and Fortinas Express and Hard Outlook and Little Bay and Bregon and Fighting Fit. Now another ditch. Two swallows, Megan's Boy. Towards the left of the picture with his white face showing their Aldaniti. Just behind him over on the far side, St. Fillan's, and again the same in Scot Lane and Wiggy. Behind them, Fortinas Express and Hard Outlook and Fighting Fit, and Bregon is still the back marker, but there's not a lot between first and last as they come to jump the water, number 10 of the 18 fences. Two swallows from Megan's Boy and St. Fillan's, and again the same in Aldaniti and Wiggy. Scot Lane on the inner, and then Little Bay and Fortinas Express and Hard Outlook and Fighting Fit and Bregon. Two swallows from St. Fillan's on the inside of Megan's Boy. Again the same, very close. Then Wiggy on the outside of Aldaniti. Just in behind them, Scot Lane, Fortinas Express. Behind Fortinas Express is Little Bay, and then Hard Outlook, and then Bregon and Fighting Fit together. Very, very strong wind blowing here at Haydock as they run down the far side in this 14th running of the Greenhall Whitley, with two swallows disputing it now with Aldaniti, the national hero, on the far side. St. Fillan's is third and Wiggy 4. Again the same. Made a mistake there, again the same, and lost about 4 places. But cleverly recovered there by Philip Blacker. And it's two swallows at this one from St. Fillan's and Aldaniti and Wiggy and Little Bay going well on the inside with Scot Lane, and then again the same getting back into the picture. And Bregon making ground on the inside now. Two swallows, St. Fillan's, Aldaniti, Scot Lane. Bregon, a slight mistake I thought at that one, and dropped back about 3 places. Coming down to the next, two swallows. Again the same's made ground on the far side. St. Fillan's well there as they jump this one. Then Scot Lane and then Little Bay. Now they're racing towards the final ditch. St. Fillan's, Aldaniti, again the same. Two swallows on the inside, Wiggy and then Scot Lane at this ditch, and there's not a lot between that sextet. And as they jumped it, it was again the same. Over on the far side from Aldaniti in second, and St. Fillan's there has run out. St. Fillan's has run out and being pulled up. Wiggy has gone third. Scot Lane is 4. Then just in behind them, Fortinas Express, and then Little Bay, and Bragon has got plenty to do at the moment as they race now around the home turn. Again the same on the inside of Aldaniti. Wiggy is next. Fortinas Express follows him, and then Two Swallows. Behind them comes Scot Lane and then Bragon as they come down to the third last fence now. And it's again the same. Philip Blacker over on the far side. Wiggy on the near side. Again the same touchdown in the lead. Bragon has still got plenty to do. They're coming down now towards the second last fence in the Greenhall Whitley, and it's still a very open race. Again the same over on the far side, being pressed again by the grey Two Swallows. Wiggy on the near side. Fortinas Express, and now Bragon is coming there strongly with Little Bay. And over the second last, Little Bay's a faller. He's hampered Bragon. Coming down now to the final fence. Fortinas Express has come there to join Wiggy. Again the same, has lost his place. Scot Lane's got a good chance, and so's the grey Two Swallows, and Bragon is still not out of it. And this is the final fence now. Who's going to land in the lead? Fortinas Express lands in the lead from Wiggy. Second, a mistake there by Two Swallows. Scot Lane finishing well, and then Bragon under strong pressure. It's Fortinas Express now from Two Swallows, then Wiggy, and then Scot Lane forcing his way in between Fortinas Express and Two Swallows as they race up towards the line. It's Scot Lane now going ahead of Fortinas Express and Wiggy as they race towards the line. It's Scot Lane who's going to win it as they come up towards the line. Scot Lane has the advantage over Fortinas Express. Scot Lane has won it in a photo for second place between Bragon and Fortinas Express, and then came Wiggy and Two Swallows, and behind them Aldaniti and Fighting Fit. Behind